Okay. Today we start with FICO. This is the first class and this will be recorded. Now we have all the steps for FICO. Now we will start with configuration directly and we'll understand concepts also. So we are going to first create company code and this presentation will be shared with you as well. So let's start with configuration. This is the front end. Okay. And for backend, we go for SPRO. Asset reference IMG is the next step. Okay. Enterprise structure, this is the first node. We have to define company code, define a company code. We access financial accounting. This is where company code is established. Okay. Edit, copy, delete, check company code. Edit company code data. New entries. Okay. Okay. OAP 9. OAP. Oriental. Atlantic. Oriental Atlantic. City. Buy country AE. Currency AED. Language English. So we are making a company code. What is a company code? A company code is an organizational unit. Okay. Which publishes its own financial statements. Oriental. Okay. Orient. 9. AE. Freedom. Save. OAP 9. FICO config. T82. T80. Enter. Okay. Company code is made. Okay. Now we'll create segments. Now segments basically is for segment reporting. And we use our coding. Define segment. Segment. New entries. Orient auto SUVs. Orient auto passenger vehicles. So we have two segments of production. Save. Okay. Next. Field starts variant. Posting period variant. Of accounts. Count. These are the account goals, liabilities, assets, income, expenses, and second cost element. We'll discuss what these are, but later on. Okay. Now we'll discuss what these are later. What is the concept? We'll discuss that as well. First configure because there are 20 slides and we have to go a little fast. Financial accounting, global settings. Ledgers, fields, status variants. Okay. Field status. This is a default field status 0, 1. Copy as this is default given by SAP. Okay. So OAP 9. OAP 9, this is our company code. Copy all. So we will keep the same code. Continue. Okay. Save. Save. What this for? This is this later on when we start doing our journal entries. Okay. Now position OAP 9. Continue. OAP 9. OAP 9. Okay. Same code, synchronization of the code. Then comes after fields, we have fiscal year and posting periods. We assign company code for fiscal year variant. Position P9. K4. Now is K4 January to December. This will be of fiscal year. It will start from January and end in December with 4 special periods for adjustments. Save it. Next is chart of accounts. Posting period variant is next. Posting period, sign against company code. And over here we have triple row 1. What I can do is gap 9. I'll pick up this variant. This is already made with 9. Because this is our template company. We have been working with this company for some time. So it's already made. So what this post period variant is, I'll just explain in 2 seconds. Okay, open and close posting periods. We have ZAP 9. Now ZAP 9 is basically what accounts are allowed and permitted to post the journal entries in their accounts in what months? Month of 2024. So we'll change it 5. Okay, and then save it. So from month 1 to month 12, we have all the months are open for entries. Okay, and this is the posting periods that we assign to the company code. Next is chart accounts. Okay, now for chart of accounts, go for general accounting, past data, sale accounts, preparations, edit chart accounts list, new entries. Come on. So our chart accounts will create a retained account and we'll go for the next one. This is important part that is asked in the interviews. Okay. All the instructions are given over here, but you can follow the video as well for step by step because molecular configuration modes are not given. Okay. So this is the scenario that we will be using. We'll come to that later on, but right now, let the server actually respond. We have like 20 slides. So we have for every class we have 20 slides so that your course is covered faster. Okay. So the chart accounts will be are broadly basically defined over here, but when you are at client side, there will be subdivisions and divisions under the subdivisions. So up to 5 levels, chart of accounts can be defined. Okay. Now this is the level 1. Under liabilities, you'll have current liabilities and long-term liabilities. Under long-term liabilities, you will have much more divisions like vendors, like deferred liabilities, like goodwill. Goodwill is an asset, but that will be the assets. Okay. Then you have loans, interest payable. Okay. Chart accounts, paper 9. Chart of accounts. Notice chart of accounts. English. Length of general account number will be 10. Okay. Next step is assign company code. OP9. OP9. Save. Save. Okay. Define account group. From here, this will be the account group that you're going to use. Okay. So I will go for that is already made, which is ZAP 9. And I will press Control Y and ZAP 9, Control C, new entries. Over here, I will add OP9. Control Y. Okay. Enter. Okay. Save. Now this will help us in creating master data for GLown. Okay. Okay. Once this is done, next step is retained earnings account. 100 will be the retained earning account. What is the purpose of retained earnings account? 9 is our chart accounts. X 100. Save the purpose. Okay, now this is a borrowing on, so just press enter, it will go away. So, retained earnings account collects all expenses and incomes for the whole year and settles the profit and loss account in that year and carries forward the profit or loss to the next year under equity. Okay. Next is in SE layer. Now, this is important part. Now, this comes under bubble settings, ledgers, ledger, different settings for ledgers and currency types. Very important. Very, very important. Because this is asked in the interviews and this is a technical area. Once you actually practice it, once you get concept of it. But this is asked every time in every interview because you're reporting in multiple currencies in an integral part. Now, SAP landscape has a leading ledger. It can be multiple ledgers as many as you want, but only one leading ledger. Now, leading ledger means that all of your entries from all modules, whether it's financial or supply chain, will land in leading ledger. The other ledgers will not be the leading ledger. So we can choose to have manual postings in other ledgers or not, and we have this option over here. Okay. Now, there are other two types of ledgers: standard and extension ledger. Extension ledger is a copy of another ledger. Why do you need ledgers for different currencies? For accountancy standards, accounting standards. So I select this leading ledger, and I will click company code settings over here. 089. 089. Double click. Now, right now we have currency type 10. Now it's 10. Accounting principle will be GAAP. Functional currency will be 10. Now it's 10. Company code currency, and 1 is the company code currency. 0 is valuation, legal valuation. Okay. Global currency is not yet set. Okay. We'll set that also. Okay. Now we have to actually give additional currencies. We can add 8 more currencies to every company code. Okay. So we go for currency conversion. Entries. 089. Currency type 31. Currency will be GBP. Source currency type from where it will translate from the document that we will enter for journal entries. Exchange rate for interpretation and translation will be average rate, which is M. Translation date will be posting date. Next is OAP 9, 11. Now what's 31 and what is 11? 3 and 1. 1 is group valuation and 3 is group currency. 1 is company code currency and the other one is group valuation. Okay, as GBP. Source currency type is 00. M. So you can choose different currencies. If you are asked in whether this is possible or not, yes, this is possible to have different valuations and different currencies. Okay, now displaying all active measures in company code, we can use this table. We'll check table later on. Right now, we have complete these 20 slides. Organizational structure will be this. Operating concern is the topmost organizational unit. Then you have controlling areas, and then we have company codes, reporting, controlling areas. Controlling area will have their own currencies. Company codes will have their own currencies, and plants report to company code. And this is how the hierarchy is made in SAP. Okay, group currency, group valuation, company code currency, group valuation. Okay, it was supposed to. Okay, okay, company code currency has picked up a company code currency. Now, if I go to company code settings again, in company code settings, file accounting using GL accounts. Nine. We can have 31, 11. Okay, now this is fine. Now global currency is the next one. We'll do that in next step. Okay, this is done. Next important step is controlling area. Okay, now we'll define the controlling area, and it's not difficult. It's not hard. Okay, next is controlling, general controlling, organization, maintain controlling area. The controlling area, I've already understood the hierarchy. Maintain controlling area. New entries. Controlling area will be equal company code, and that is OAP 9, and it will copy all the details over here. Will give 30. 3 is group currency and 0 is legal valuation. And this will be USD. Chart of accounts, it has automatically picked up. OAP9 will be our cost center hierarchy. INT is the financial statement version. This is by default, I'm picking it up. Okay. Next is, okay, cross company code, because we will need multiple company codes to report to one controlling area. So that is the importance of controlling area. It says should create standard hierarchy as for cost centers. Okay, new entries 2025 cost centers will be active or management, active nodes order, production order. All currencies and it will have variances calculated as well. New entries with 9, this is where company code integrates with controlling area. Okay. Now this type 30 add as global currency, which is USD. Company code currency is AD, which is dirhams. So we have multiple currencies reporting at the same time at different levels of the ledger. Okay. Easy. We have this we have done. Next is we've also done this, and we've also done this. We have done this as well. Okay, this is maintain versions, and for that we have SPRO control general controlling. Okay, now organization maintain versions. So what versions? I'll explain that, but first let me define it first for you. Okay, versions, control area settings. Controlling area is LP9. We want our own. Okay, so what I'll do /o. Okay, S. Wait, 9. Okay, now I go back again. Main versions. Okay, 0. Controlling your settings. It's AP9. 0. Settings reach fiscal year. Okay. Integrated planning. Double click. So why do we need versions? I'll just explain that. Yes. LP01. These are some default steps. Execute. Okay. We'll have to go back again. SPRO. Controlling. General control. Organization. Conditions. Control area settings. Settings for fiscal year. Double click. Okay. P will be the version for cost planning. This is used for cost versions are used for currency translations and for cost planning as well, because 0 version, as it says, plan actual. So plan values, actual value will be captured in this version. 0 can have multiple versions as well. Okay. Save. So we can a version can store different kinds of data like actual plan data, work in process, various data, etc. Okay. So that is the purpose of a version. We can have best case scenario plans. Okay, and we can have profit center valuation, and we can have different versions for that. Okay, so versions can have the flexibility for for calculating plan values, capturing actual values, and calculating work in process and calculating variance. Some versions will only capture actual values for group valuation or profit center valuation. Okay, that's how it is, and in SAP. Okay, now over here we have different versions. So different versions can be for group valuation, percent valuation, for worst case scenario, best case scenario, average case scenarios. Okay. Now maintain controlling number ranges document. Next step. Okay. Maintain number ranges for controlling documents. Now every time a costing number is assigned, sorry, a controlling document is assigned. Okay. A controlling document is recorded. It will create a document controlling document number. Okay. OAP9. You have number range. Copies. 09. Save. It is saved. Now, over here we have transactions. The first transactions that we are going to find is coin. Coin is a transaction for CO postings. CO through postings from FI, and we will assign it to element that we have just created, OAP9, and save it. It has been saved. Okay. Next is 14. Coin RQ1 is another document. RQ1 and RQ3. Find Control F. RKU. Now, what is this transaction? Repost cost RQ3. Repost a C line item. Repost cost as an element group. Copy. Find RU and RU3. RU3. And we will assign it to group. Save. Okay. Next is 15 different document types, mapping variants. This is again mapping variants. What are these mapping variants for? We'll just do that. Okay. Financial global things, ledgers, integration. Okay. Financial accounting. Global settings. Ledgers. Integration with controlling for financial accounting. Different document type. Different document type. Okay, we have variants. These are document type. CO for CO posting will have CO as document type every time a document will be posted, and it will post using account types that will be allowed to post through document type is GL and second cost. Okay. Variants and document type. Okay, so document type variants. Okay, define document type variant for business transactions in CO. On. Okay, 01 is the default one given by SAP. So what it has all the collection of all the transactions like RQ3, coin. Okay, everything is defined over here. It will generate these document types. Now, what document types we'll understand very clearly once we create documents in journal entries. Okay. Okay. Next is gen default we're using controlling. Okay, that is this one. Position with 9 default. Okay. New entries. OAP9 late from 01/01/2025 default ledger group 0L and the one with the map variant has all the CO transactions that we just saw in previous step. Okay, next is written range for document type COOB7. We'll do that later on. Okay, find ledger for CO version. That is the next step. Okay, different ledger for CO type. CO version is a very important step again. This is asked in your reviews. CO area is OAP9 version 00L. Okay, save. We will add the versions for profit center valuation and group valuation. Group valuation.